one of the first episodes of Will Talk, Real Talk. The podcast, that's going to be the name of the podcast, or is the name of the YouTube channel, Will Talk, Real Talk. Okay. I met you the other day. What's your name again?
Candy.
Candy, Miss Candy. So I met you the other day. You came in that you had a tattoo that you was interested in getting, and we started talking. It was super interesting. A little disclaimer, I thought it was super sweet because the tattoo was so important to you. You almost had like tears in your eyes. And I was like, okay, this means a lot, and that is super, super cool. So the tattoo you got, can you tell me a little bit about what it means to you and why you're getting it?
So I've been thinking for a few years about getting this tattoo. I have a daughter and she's 7, but I went through a few miscarriages before having her, so she's my miracle baby. And so I sort of wanted to have something more permanent to remember the other pregnancies.
Yes.
So this was what what we came up with together.
Yeah, that's super sweet, man. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm a man. I haven't went through that, but I do know, from personal life and with people and stuff, man, that could be that's a hard on a woman. Yeah, I can only imagine. I think that's super sweet. She was so well behaved the other day when she came in.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was so sweet. We're going to put that on there. I noticed that it has it's a flower for cancer, I believe, right?
Yeah, so it's my sign, as well as one was going to be born the same month.
Okay.
So it's sort of a way to celebrate me and the baby as well.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, whenever you was telling me about this, I have a lot of respect for a lot of people that do a lot of things, and one of the things that I definitely respect you for, I don't know a lot about it, and if you want to talk about this, totally fine, but we were talking about how hectic my life is whenever I'm coming and going, right, because I'm driving so much, and I got all these things going on, but it sounds like, like you said, you're in much of the same boat. You said that you, in the morning times, you go over to take care of your brother, right?
Yeah, so he's my twin brother.
Okay.
And he had a car accident about 2 years ago this month.
Oh, okay.
And it left him quadriplegic.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I've been taking care of him ever since.
Well, you are a good sister then. That's awesome, man.
It's my brother. I love him.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm sure he appreciates every moment, man. Well, that's cool. I was super sad that happened though. Has he done well with adapting with
He has days where it's hard for him, but he's having more good days than bad now. So that's good.
That's good.
He's a teddy bear. He's a big guy. He loves life. He's always telling jokes. So he's good. He has definitely more good days than bad.
What kind of stuff does he like?
He likes to travel. So his job, he was a contract IT guy.
Yeah.
And so he traveled all over the States to help hospitals with their service, their computer service. He would train the nurses, the doctors, whatever programming system that they used.
Right.
He would teach them
That's
and
super
train
cool.
them. So he traveled for 15 years. That's what he did. And
We'll
he
have to
loved
think
it.
of something. We'll send him later. I have to think of something. I'll talk to you more about that later. We'll
Okay.
figure out something. We'll send him something.
Okay.
Something cool. I don't know. Yeah. So it sounds like he had a really good life though.
He did.
And he has a really good support system still.
And he does, yes.
Yeah. So he's still got a good life then. Yeah.
He does. He might not think so sometimes, but he does.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. That's everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you had been thinking about this tattoo for like 10 years.
Yes, so the journey for 10 years was my daughter was my 4th pregnancy.
Yes, ma'am.
And so we started 10 years ago. Actually, we started 12 years ago, but got pregnant 10 years ago. Okay. So it kind of, I was going back and forth of what design I wanted, how to, make it a good, memorable tattoo, and something that would have meaning to me.
Right.
And so this was sort of, because I really couldn't talk to people about it. It was a very private matter, so I kind of wanted to this was the way of me doing it for myself.
Yeah.
You know, having it on, I would be able to see it and know, you know, it would be that memory for me.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful thing, man. That's absolutely beautiful. Are you excited to see it today?
I am.
Yeah. So at the end of this, we'll do like, as long as you're okay with it, maybe we'll do like a little first look video or something, clip in at the end.
Okay.
But I'm super excited. I really appreciate you letting me have the honor of doing this for you too.
Absolutely.
And definitely too, also want to commend you too. Like you said, it's a very private matter for you. Like we were talking off camera, just how important it is for people to understand that like the tattoo world isn't just full of the same stigmas, you know, that they used to be associated with, that it's a very professional and personal matter with a lot of people nowadays.
Yes.
So we try to really emphasize that as much as possible.
Right.
So I really commend you especially for getting on camera and sharing your story with people. So
Absolutely.
I guess Miss Candy, thank you for everything, and we'll get started on this awesome tattoo. Are you excited?
I am.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Is this your first
excited.
one?
No, I actually have 3 others.
Okay, cool. All right then.
But this is my first one for the memory, yes.
Okay. Well, we'll get this one done and then we'll get you hooked. Get you about 20 more.
All right, great. Oh, yeah.
Is it everything you're hoping?
This looks airy. Yeah, I like it. Cool.
Like it or love it? We gotta have love.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Well, I love you, dude. I gotta go. I gotta
Oh,
take a-
perfect.